From the beginning, it was an important part of our journey. It was important to Martin. And, you know, I remember him saying at one stage when we were considering engaging, he had to, you know, give his blood and his bone marrow and engage in various interviews. And I remember him at the time saying, you know, this mightn't do anything for me, but it can help other people.
So we decided as a family that we would try and learn as much about dementia and how we can help Mairead and help us. So that's why we decided that we'd go down the road of researching.
So I'm not a spring chicken. I'm 78 going on 79. So finding something as interesting as TeamUp to do at my age was really, really something. And something that I could have been a little bit afraid of at the beginning, but it's been really good, and my family have encouraged it and love to hear all the news I have about the various research projects.
And I thought, what an opportunity to get involved in research, and maybe someday that we could do research on Lewy bodies. And that's really why I got involved in it, but I didn't realise how beneficial it was. I couldn't speak highly enough of it, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Personally, it has not only given me an insight into my own disease, but it has given me an insight into all of the different types of dementia. And I suppose there won't be that there. The amount of research that's been done, I mean, the amount of research that's been done into my type of dementia, the amount of research that's going to Alzheimer's, the amount of research that's going to frontal lobe, it's only going to make the future for everyone brighter. And if I can help you in any small way, to do it.
You know, I'm often moved by the level of commitment that people have, you know, to their project, but obviously the project is about making things better for other people who have dementia. So I just find that it's a very optimistic experience.
I feel like I'm making a long-lasting difference, that I'm really leaving a legacy behind. You know, being involved is something that can be a legacy, and that will change the lives of people impacted by dementia going forward.
It's a whole package that we've got. I've learned an awful lot from listening to other people, taking part in it, and then trying to give my experience to them and learning that way. And everything that we pick up, even the smallest little things like, you know, from other people, is so helpful to us. On a daily basis, we find it incredible. Absolutely the most wonderful, worthy thing we've done since Mairead got Alzheimer's.
And being able to give, you know, practical lived experience of feedback for researchers who are looking at various different ways of supporting people with dementia and also their families and carers, and being able to kind of give pragmatic feedback of what works or what doesn't work. And you know, I think that's very useful, so that, I mean, obviously in terms of academia and all the research and everything else, you know, you can put a lot of theory in place, and sort of things might work on paper, but it's actually unless you test it with people who kind of have been there, done that and everything else. So, you know, I feel that's a valuable contribution. And
because even if you just take the one type of dementia on its own, you take Alzheimer's. What I've learned down through the years is one size doesn't fit all. So just because you have a service for Alzheimer's, it doesn't mean that it's going to suit everyone with Alzheimer's. So it may need to be tailored or even tweaked a little bit just to suit the individual, the old saying, when you've met one person with dementia, you've met one person with dementia. And that is so true. We're all individual, and what I might like with my type of dementia, someone else with the same type of dementia mightn't like.
About new projects, I hear about initiatives, I see people really enthusiastic about projects, but I also meet other people who are at different stages on the journey, maybe recent diagnosis, or, you know, have lost a family member or are living with a family member. And so in some ways it's a real engagement with the community of people who are involved in dementia, either from an academic point of view or a research point of view or a lived point of view, you know. So it's just, I'm always energized after, you know, a research session.